What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to this training. My name is Joaquin Corrales, and in this video, we're going to be talking about Shopify apps. Now, what Shopify apps are is this marketplace that Shopify has been able to build in which third parties, people are able to come and develop apps to help Shopify store owners increase their sales, lessen the amount of time that it takes them to do stuff, and just make their overall experience a lot better. So basically, what we're going to be going over in this video is what are the best apps, the best free apps, okay? Because later on, once we get into scaling our store, we're going to talk about some apps that are a lot more advanced and cost a little bit of money per month, like for example, $5 per month, $10 per month. But we're not going to get into that yet because we want to make sure that we're making money before we get to that stage. So what we're going to focus on in this video is going over the best Shopify apps that you could use for your online store in order to increase the chances of the people that are coming into your store to buy your products. And not only that, but to make it a lot easier, so much easier on ourselves when it comes to putting in orders once we start getting them. So how we're going to get to the apps section is by clicking on this apps button on the left hand side. And this is going to take us to this area here. And I already have some of them downloaded, but I'm going to go over every single one. And later on, I'm actually going to create another video on how to use Oberlo, which is going to be one of the main apps where we're going to spend a lot of our time in, or someone else's, right? Once we start hiring people later on and our store is much bigger to input orders. So what we're doing right here is that we're in the apps section, okay? And if we click on this button right here, visit the Shopify App Store, it's going to take us to the App Store, very much like the Apple App Store, very much like the Google Play Store, but this is the App Store for Shopify. And these are all Shopify apps that you're going to be able to use with your store in order to better the experience of the people coming in order to make your life easier, and in order to increase the conversions of people coming into your store. So let's get right into it. So here in the front page, we have a whole bunch of apps that are recommended by Shopify. Some are free, some are paid. Like for example, this one goes all the way up to $49 a month, this one $300 a month. And then there are a lot of them that start for absolutely free. The ones that we're going to focus on in this video are only 3 of them. So the first one is Conversion Plus. So what you're going to want to do after you click on visit your Shopify App Store is that you're going to get to this page, and up here you're going to type in Conversion Plus, okay? And after you type in the name of that app, you're going to click on it, and then you're going to click on Get. And what that's going to do is that it's going to download it into your Shopify store. Now, what this app is going to do, let's go ahead and click on it here and take a look at the settings. It's that it's going to allow us to add a timer, a scarcity timer to our carts. So after we clicked on it, it's going to take us here to a settings section, and it says here, how many minutes is your cart reserved for? I actually like to put here somewhere around 7 minutes. And so let's take a look at exactly what this does. Everything else on here, I like to leave exactly how it is. So I'm going to click on the save button, and then I'm going to go into my store on another tab. I'm going to click on the fishing gear, and I'm going to add this to cart. Okay, I'm going to add it to cart, and then I'm going to go and view my cart. And as you guys could see right here on the top hand section, we have your cart is reserved for 6 minutes and 54, 53, 52. It's a countdown that adds scarcity to the cart. And this works magnificently because people are coming into your cart, and now they have something that is stimulating them to continue checkout and to go and finish their purchase before their cart expires, right? Before their cart no longer exists, and they have to either add the things back in, or the deals that are currently there no longer exist, okay? So like you guys saw, you could set it to any time, like 10 minutes, 20 minutes. I like to set it to 7 minutes because it's somewhere between 5 and 10, and it's a good amount of time to allow people to feel safe enough to be able to complete that transaction, but also puts some scarcity into them and tells them, hey, hurry up and go and finish this. So that's one of my favorite apps to use. Now, the next app that we're going to be talking about is Free Persistent Cart App. And again, how you download this is that you get the name of it, right? So Free Persistent Cart App, you're going to come to the App Store, you're going to type it in, Free Persistent Cart App, you're going to go to it, and then you're going to click on Get. And this is going to download the app again into your Shopify store. Now, this app does not need much configuration at all. So let's click on here and see what are the options that it gives us. See, so it even gives us no options because it's just automatically enabled. And so what this is going to do, and this is actually awesome, it's that it's going to remember carts between devices. So for example, let's say that I'm on my computer, right? And I land on your Shopify store and I add something to my cart. And then later on, I go on my phone and I go to your store on there again. It is going to have that item in the cart in my phone. Now, don't ask me how they do this, okay? But they do it, they figured it out, and you're able to persist the cart between different devices. And so that's actually awesome, because if I go on my phone, now I don't have to go and add that item to cart because it's already there. And the best thing about this is that this app is 100% free. So why would you not use it, right? Now, the last app that we're going to be talking about here is called Oberlo. And this app is awesome. Okay, let's actually go into it real quick and take a look at it. Let's go into the Oberlo website. So I'm going to go on oberlo.com right here. And I'm going to look around, and let me just give you guys an idea as to what this app does. So when someone puts an order in your Shopify store, okay? When someone puts an order in your Shopify store, it's going to get connected to Oberlo, and you're going to be able to come into the Oberlo dashboard, and you're going to be able to click one button. Okay, you're going to click one button on Oberlo, which is going to open up AliExpress. Now, if you don't know what AliExpress is, don't worry, you will in the next module. What AliExpress is the website that you're going to use to send products directly from the vendor to your customer. That's where you're going to order the products that you're going to drop ship to other people. So you're going to be able to go on Oberlo, and you're going to click one button in Oberlo, and it's going to automatically open up AliExpress. It's going to add the item to cart, and it's going to leave it so it's one step before checking out. So all you have to do when you're inputting orders is you don't have to put the person's first name, the person's address. You don't have to select the quantity. You don't have to add a note to your product. All you have to do is look at the system doing it by itself, and then just click submit, and the order is set. And the cool thing about this is that Oberlo even handles sending your customers updated shipping emails. So it updates them on the shipping of their items. And this is awesome because it makes the amount of time that it takes us to input orders down to like 2 seconds. Like, it's so fast per order. It's crazy. And the even better part about that is that it's absolutely free to begin. So if we go to the pricing section here, we see that it's $0 a month for 50 orders per month. Now, since we're just starting, this is going to be perfect to begin. Once we start getting past 50 orders, then we'll go on to the next plan of $30 a month. But at that point, we're making money. So it does not matter to invest $30 a month in saving us a ton of time in importing orders. Now, in a later module, I'm going to go exactly how to use this app right here. But I just wanted to give you guys an idea behind it and as to what it is that this app does and why it's so important that we use it. So guys, those are the main 3 apps that we're going to be using for absolutely free in our Shopify store. Now, in a later section, I'm going to talk about some other apps that may not be free, but that are going to increase the chances of people buying from your store as well. Now, these are the top 3. You should have them installed on your store before we begin doing the product research. Later on, we're going to start beginning to add the products. We're going to figure out what are the most profitable products, and then finally start selling. So I'll see you guys on the next video.